I'm a regular over at the Trial Watch Clips channel, where you go for clips of your favorite judges and your favorite attorneys and your favorite trials and your favorite cases.
That's called the case, people versus Montel Gap. Two cases. Mr. Brown, you didn't have any information yet on that? Okay. It's here? Okay. Oh, okay. So, well, let me try to do this one real quick and then I'll get that other one out of the way. But, well, the officer's here. Officer Rob's here.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
They're still on their calling. Still.
Okay. All right.
So if we want to recall that at this point, I don't
know.
care about Mr. Brown's schedule.
I'm going to do this one. Brown, he goes someplace and take a nap. He'll be back.
A lot of important meetings on there.
Is that right? All right, we're ready on Gatlin. Right.
Andrew Cho is appearing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Defendants on behalf of Mr. Gatlin, who stands to my right, and state your name for the record, sir.
My name is Montel Gatlin.
Thank you. All right. 8 times that. Oh, yes, sir.
Hey, John, before we proceed, I would like to just take accountability for what I've done. I would like to plead guilty to.
Hold on.
No, 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 no.
Mr. Gatlin. No. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. There's a process to it, okay? And so I hear what you're saying, not discounting it, but this would not be the place to do it, to do that right now. The question would be today, given what you kind of just said, as to whether or not you want to have this preliminary examination.
I would like to hold it and I would like the court to hear me out. That's it.
So you want to hold your preliminary examination?
Yes, I would like to hold
Okay. Did you want to speak further with your counsel, given what you just said?
it.
And
I would not like to speak further with my counsel. I feel like my counsel is.
Is what?
Who he is.
All right. Okay, but I just want to make sure, and I'm doing this because I want to make sure things are fair for you, that you understand this isn't the point at which you would testify typically. You understand that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to. So here's the thing, Stan. You said something to me or said something out loud, stopped you, right?
Yes.
Then when I asked whether or not you wanted to have your preliminary examination, you then stated that you want to be heard.
Yes.
Okay. This proceeding, the preliminary examination, not saying it hasn't happened before, but this particular proceeding is not one where you would typically be testifying or saying things to the court.
I would love to if you would give me a chance.
Okay, well, let me do this, okay? Because again, I'm not disputing anything that you may want to do. I just have to make sure that you're not doing something that may jeopardize your rights, okay? So what, just bear with me. I got to do my job, right? Okay, all right, so I'm hearing you. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the matter. I'm going to let you just briefly talk with your attorney and maybe the chief deputy of the public defender's office so that process-wise you understand it and understand what typically will happen at this proceeding and what won't happen, or what typically happens at this proceeding and also what typically does not happen. Okay. And I think you may be asking to do something that typically does not happen. And I just want you to be clear on that. Okay.
I'm just trying to plead to all.
Stop. Hold on. I hear you. If that's what you want to do, there's a way maybe to go about doing that. Okay.
I don't think they want to help me. I don't.
Well, hold on. Stan, I hear you. Okay. I'm trying to say it in a way. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the matter. We'll find Mr. Brown. I'm going to have you talk to Mr. Brown. All right. With the PD's office, just to make sure you're clear on everything, because I have to make sure that your rights are protected. Okay? So we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna do it my way, that way, all right? That may mean you might come back up, we might be in the same boat, but I just have to make sure, okay? Fair enough? Okay, so let's take him back.
Your Honor, real
Okay,
quick.
okay,
Okay, yeah, matter of fact.
take him back. Council approach, please.
We should just stand at the table, right?
Pardon?
For Mr. Gatlin, we should just stay.
Yeah, just stay over that way.
Okay.
Guess I shouldn't have said it like that. Court does call the cases of the people versus Montel Gatlin.
Assistant Public Defender Ben Dunaway on behalf of Mr. Gatlin, who is entering the courtroom now. Mr. Gatlin, would you state your name for the record, please?
Montel, yeah.
Your Honor, at this time, the defense will refer Mr. Gatlin to the Forensic Center for competency. On both cases, I will email the form to the clerk of the court later today.
All right, very good.
Mr. Simpson, what's going on here?
I'm sorry.
What's going on here? In competency?
Well, they've asked for a forensic evaluation. There's not, just Gatlin, just hold on a minute. I can't, when it's requested by counsel, there's really not a lot I can do except to do the referral. Okay,
A forensics on what?
likely for competency and criminal responsibility.
I'm just saying, what's their reason for trying to even do this just because I was trying to say something?
Well,
What's their reason?
no, I don't. Okay, so I'm not privy by design to all of the conversations that you have with counsel. You have conversations with counsel.
And still state what I wanted to state on record.
And
Now-
I'm gonna tell you something, Mr. Gatlin. That would, I just hold on a second. I don't know that would not only be a wise decision for you to come out and start stating stuff, but would also make me a bit concerned as to whether or not you understand the nature and objects of the proceedings. That is why I stopped it where I did the first time. And you're still in, and you're still in the same spot. And so your counsel has come out, they've asked for that. I'm gonna proceed to their request because they've made the request. So set a competency hearing date for September 9th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Mr.
Simpson, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you telling me they pushing my next court date all the way to September just because I wanted to come in here and take accountability?
No, I don't know. No,
What's going on?
I don't think you should look at it that way because the two aren't necessarily connected that way. They're not trying to push your case. The problem, Mr. Gatlin, is you're trying to do things that may not be in your best interest.
It's in my best interest.
No, it is not. That is why that is why I stopped the proceedings when I did. It was clear to me that what you were trying to do was not part of the process and may very well be against your interest to just
Take accountability?
it's clear you don't understand how this works.
I'm being charged with some charges and I was clearly just trying to take accountability for my charges.
And
That's
accountability can happen, but it doesn't mean that you load yourself up with everything that's there, which is what you were trying to do. And hold on, no, hold on. After, when we had Mr. Brown up there and I talked to Mr. Brown and Mr. Childers, Denowith, it's clear that there's an offer of some type.
I don't want to.
There's part of the problem. You're trying to, I'm done. I'm not, because you're not listening to it. You're just deciding you want to do something your way. I'm trying to explain to you why I'm doing it this way. I'm done. Bond continue.